Hey everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you've plugged in your scanner and pulled a U1424 code, you're probably scratching your head right now. It sounds pretty serious, doesn't it? Implausible engine torque signal. What does that even mean? Don't worry, we're going to break it all down today. This code is most common on Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles. And while it sounds complex, the fix is often simpler than you might think. So, grab your tools, and let's get into it. First things first, what is this code telling us? The code U1424 is a network communication code. Your vehicle has a bunch of different computers, or modules. They're constantly talking to each other over something called the CAN bus network. Think of it like the internet for your car. The powertrain control module, or PCM, is like the main server for the engine. It calculates how much torque the engine is producing and broadcasts that information to other modules, like the transmission control module, the ABS module, and even the instrument cluster. The U1424 code sets when one or more of these other modules receives a torque signal from the PCM that just doesn't make sense. It's implausible. For example, the ABS module might know the wheels aren't spinning, but the PCM is reporting a high engine torque value. That's a conflict, the ABS module says. Wait a minute, that can't be right. And flags the U1424 code. It's essentially one computer telling on another for sending out confusing data. So, what are the common symptoms? Honestly, a lot of the time, you might not notice anything at all. The check engine light will almost certainly be on, and you might also see the traction control or stability control light illuminate. In some cases, you could experience some weird shifting from your transmission, or your traction control system might act up unexpectedly. This happens because those systems rely on accurate engine torque data to work properly. Without it, they get confused and can't do their jobs correctly. Now for the important part. What causes this code, and how do we fix it? It's tempting to think the PCM is bad, but that's rarely the case. The most common culprit, by far, is a weak or failing battery. Modern vehicles are incredibly sensitive to voltage. If the battery voltage drops, especially during startup, it can cause communication glitches between the modules, leading to all sorts of strange codes, including U1424. So, the very first thing you should do is test your battery and charging system. Make sure your battery has a good charge and passes a load test, and check that your alternator is putting out the correct voltage. If the battery and charging system are good, the next thing to check is your vehicle's software. Manufacturers frequently release software updates for the various control modules to fix bugs and improve communication. It is very possible there is an update available for your PCM or another module that specifically addresses this. U1424 code, you can check for technical service bulletins, or TSBs, online for your specific year and model, or have your dealer check if your vehicle's software is up to date. This is a very common fix for this particular code. What if the battery is good and the software is current? Then we start looking at the communication network itself. This means checking for any wiring issues, like a corroded connector or a damaged wire on the CAN bus network. This is a bit more advanced and might require a wiring diagram for your vehicle. You'd inspect the wiring harnesses going to the PCM ABS module and other related components. Look for any signs of physical damage, corrosion, or loose connections. Also, aftermarket accessories like remote starters or performance tuners that aren't installed correctly can interfere with the CAN bus and cause this code. If you've recently added any electronics, that's a great place to start looking. In very rare cases, the issue could be a failing PCM or another module like the ABS controller. But remember, this should be your last resort. Always rule out the simple and common causes first. Start with the battery, check for software updates, and then inspect the wiring. Following this logical diagnostic path will save you a ton of time and money. Don't just throw parts at it. So, to recap, U1424 is a communication error. Start by testing your battery and charging system. Then, check for any available software updates. If those are good, inspect the CAN bus wiring for damage or interference from aftermarket parts. Only consider a faulty module after you've exhausted all other possibilities. I hope this helps you diagnose and fix that U1424 code. It can be a tricky one, but with a systematic approach, you can get it sorted out. If this video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more diagnostic tips and repair guides. Drop a comment below if you've ever dealt with this code and what the fix was for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.